Edler Sporecap lit a rusty lantern high, the last ember flickering in the bitter cold of the wast's twilight.
The ember was dying, and without it, the village hearth would go dark, and the frost would take everything.
I must reach the old boiler in the funhouse, the only one that can feed the hearth before the ember dies.
The path was treacherous, a maze of forgotten laughter and broken dreams, but I knew every creaking plank.
The carousel had not turned in years, but its horses still remembered the joy of the carnival's prime.
Each step was a battle against the frost, but the hearth was all that mattered, and I would not...
The jester's laughter was frozen now, a silent guardian of a forgotten joy, but I had no time to mourn.
The tunnel was dark, the only light my lantern, and I felt the weight of the carnival's silence pressing in.
The fortune teller's crystal was dark, but I needed no prophecy. The hearth's warmth called to me like a bee.
The carnival's laughter had never turned to ice, but the memory of warmth still lingered in every frozen treat and cold kettle.
The funhouse loomed before me, the last hope of our village, its clown mouth a gate to the boiler's heart.
The Hall of Mirrors tried to confuse me, but I knew the carnival's tricks. Every twisted reflection was just a memory of laughter.
The games were silent, the prizes forgotten, but I remembered the joy of a simple ring toss on a summer night.
The catwalk was treacherous, the pit below a graveyard of carnival dreams, but I would not look down.
The boiler was alive, but its fire was starving. The coal had frozen, and I had nothing to feed it.
The coal was stubborn, but the ember in my lantern was the last spark. It had to be enough to wake the boiler.
I gave the ember to the coal, and the coal caught fire. The hearth would live, and the village would be saved. The boiler roared to life, the heat spreading through the funhouse, and I knew the carnival's heart was beating again.
The hearth was lit, the village was safe, and the carnival's laughter would echo through the wastes once more.
The ember was gone, but the hearth burned bright, and I knew the carnival would never truly be cold again. The village gathered around, their warmth greater than any fire, and I knew this was home, a carnival of hearts.
And so the carnival lived on, a beacon of warmth and laughter in the endless frozen waste, forever home.